Hi, in this video I want to show you how to do well in the gathering stage of the gold event. So the gold event is normally every 2 weeks recurring event, and every day there is another part, and it always starts with the gather stage. You need to gather as much as possible resources or score points by gathering resources to get your gold, but you can also go further to rank high as well. So let me first show you the ranking history. So actually I ranked third. Well, I think I'm not even in the top 100 power-wise in the kingdom that I'm in. So ranking third on an event is quite well. Normally other people could have better boosts for gathering. So I'm going to share you how, even though I don't have the most developed account, I still did very well in the gather event. You can score some nice ranking rewards as well. So first, my account is fully focused on economics in the sense that my talent points, I have all assigned it to the economy setting. So that's a choice. If you don't make the same choice, maybe you cannot get as far as I am. I mean, you can still do a lot of other things, but this really helps both with the gathering speed. I mean, you can see here, for example, the wood gathering. I have some boost, and iron gathering more. And what is also very important, if you go further down, by the way, I always choose for gathering if I have the choice between gathering or production, because I'm getting way more resources via gathering than via production. So I always tend to focus on gathering. But another very important one, besides increasing the gathering speed, is this instant gather. So it's a talent that you can use once every 24 hours, which instantly returns all your marches completely filled up from normal resource tiles. So not from the alliance resource building, but for the normal resource tile. So if you go out and put all your 5 marchers, which you should have on top of level 7 tiles, you can score a lot of points very quickly. So that's for the talent points. Other ways to boost can also be your hero council. So I have 2 heroes active that promote my gathering as well. So this is Prince Claudin, which with 2 stars increases the wood gathering speed with 25%, which is quite nice. And Ilian the White has, I just had this recently, so I don't have it boosted up so much yet, but it increases all gathering speeds, the gathering speed for all resources. So definitely, if you have this one, if you're lucky enough, and if you keep playing, you will eventually get it. It's good to assign many points to this, so that you can really increase the overall gathering speed, not just for this event, but gathering is important in general. If you look at research, there's another way to increase gathering speed. I've also done quite a lot of research for the gathering. I've not completed everything yet for the level that I'm at, but I'm continuing to do that now, doing the silver production, so that next set of gathering will be opened up, which I plan to research as well. So that that also nicely increases your gathering speed. So another way to do it is looking at your gear. I have some gear like the harvest armor, not very high yet. This is production. Let's see, do I have anything else? This is also production, and this is also gathering speed, so this increases the iron as well. I don't have that good gear yet, but it helps a bit, and it's definitely worthwhile to also make both some economic gear for production and gathering, and for this case, for this event, for gathering, as well as some combat gear. But I have these two pieces that help, so the harvest armor and this prosperity necklace that help my gathering speed as well. So those are all different ways to increase your boost more or less permanently, if we can say like that. So now more tactics when the event starts. So what is important is you get a good start of the event. Ideally, when the event starts, you have four of your marchers filled up with on level 7 tiles, and one very full from the Alliance resource building. So for that, it's important that your Alliance sees the importance of ranking high in this event, and they always make sure that the resource building actually is not depleting shortly before this event. I would say at least 12 hours would be good to really fill up a march, maybe even longer if you have big marches. So if the resource building is expected to be depleted within 12 hours before the gathering event, it should already be replaced earlier. So that's something you do. So, and then you just you plan ahead. So you look, okay, how long does my full march take to be filled on the Alliance resource building? So you send it that time before that, and also full marches for different level 7 tiles. You also do it like that. And normally, I mean, it's difficult to plan it. Of course, it's difficult to plan it exactly that it fills up, but exactly at the moment that the gathering event just has started. But that's actually not so important, because what I typically do is I don't activate a gathering resource boost item before the event starts, but I do this once the event has started. So the gathering boost item, maybe just show you what I'm talking about. You have this 24 and 8 hours. Well, I always use the 24-hour gathering boost. So actually, once you activate this, it is used and it kind of works backwards. So it is as if it was active from the moment your gathering marchers were out. So if a march is, for example, 90% full and you activate this, it will instantly be 100% full and it will return. So if your marches are, let's say, between 80 and 100% full by the time that the gathering event has started, then you just activate this boost, and at that moment they all right away return home and you have all full marches. So that's kind of an important thing to think about. Only start this gathering boost at the moment that the gathering stage of the gold event has already started. So there is another boost, which is a spell from your Alliance, the gathering spell. So you should make sure that I think it's this one, the Nimble Harvester. So you should make sure that your R4 or R5 are going to cast this spell also at the beginning of the gathering stage of the gold event. So this boost works a bit differently. So this one, it's important that it's active the moment you send out your gathering marches. So this one should also be activated at the beginning of your at the gathering stage of the gold event, and at that moment, so first all your troops will return with full marches, and then you send them out, and they will from that moment onwards also start benefiting from this nimble harvester until the time expires, or at least until the last time your marches are sent out within the 720 minutes. So having both of these will make sure you have a lot of extra gathering speed as well, which could definitely going to help. So the other thing is maybe you need to look for yourself kind of what is actually my best resource to gather. It depends a bit how you assign your points for your talent points, and whether you have this hero that is going to give you an extra wood gathering speed boost and such. For me, it is by far the wood gathering speed that is going to be the fastest. So during the event, I tend to gather wood. Normally I don't need that much of it, so during normal days I hardly ever get a wood, but during this event I do. So that's going to make your score your points faster compared to, for example, in my case, food. So there's quite a big difference between those two. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And then, of course, it's a matter of being active a lot of times during the day. You need to time that a bit. If you send all your if you send 5 marches out, ideally about the same time to the same kind of tiles, also all 5 marches to a level 7 wood tile, you need to come back in 2 hours or 2 hours and a bit, and just send them all out again. And if you can do this many times in a day, you will definitely score high. So I hope this has been of some help to score high and get your ranking scores on leaderboard rewards for the gathering stage of the gold event. If anyone has any questions or has other tips to score high, please feel free to share them in the comment section. So that was it. Thanks for watching this video.